Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your monthly reading for December. I'm excited to share some new tarot decks I got for the month. We've got the Cozy Witch tarot deck, and then I have a new oracle deck as well. So I'll pull the oracle card at the end of the reading, but let's dive right on into it. Some cards for Aquarius's energy for December, please. What is going on with Aquarius this month? Okay, so this is you. This is what crosses you, or your challenge for December. Your conscious energy, your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards the situation, your energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, your hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alrighty, so to kick it off, your energy for December, Aquarius, you get the Justice card. And this card says, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. So possibly trying to reveal some truth, trying to find balance in the month of December. What's crossing you is the Wheel of Fortune. So in this deck, it's the good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Interesting that it's crossing you. So I feel like this may be something that's kind of out of your control. I feel like you may be having to wait for somebody else to reveal some truth to you that you're kind of aware of, but you're still, waiting for them to come to you with that. For your conscious energy, you get to the Four of Pentacles. So consciously being very aware of where your finances are going, you may be holding on to things very tightly that you do care about. It does say on that card, treat yourself to something shiny every now and again, so it is okay to spend money on yourself. For your unconscious energy, you get the Page of Wands. So feeling a little bit adventurous, maybe deep down inside you are kind of wanting something new, something more kind of lighthearted, wanting to get away from the responsibilities of day-to-day life. On this card it says, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. Interesting. For your past, you get the Ten of Cups. So a whole lot of domestic harmony, good family life, good social life as well. So that's great energy. And your future, you get the Queen of Swords. So being very blunt, being very honest, analytical in the future. In case maybe this person or this situation doesn't come to light, this truth isn't revealed, you may have to cut through all of the malarkey and find that truth for yourself. For your attitude towards the situation, you get the King of Swords. So again, you are very analytical. This is like air energy to the fullest. Kind of being very logical in your approach to things. For the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, you get to the Nine of Swords. So there's an energy around you that's like causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of nightmares, something's keeping you up at night. This could be somebody connected to you who may be afraid of revealing something to you, revealing some truth, and that's causing a lot of anxiety and fear for them. For your hopes and fears, you get the Five of Cups. So some sort of loss, some grief, some ending, afraid of that ending because it's something that you truly care about, but at the same time, feeling that it may be what's for the best. For the possible outcome of the situation, you get the Seven of Swords. So some sort of deceit, some kind of trickery. Again, like some truth is not being revealed to you when it needs to be. Or you could be the one hiding something from somebody else. Sometimes we also hide truths from people because we think it's benefiting them, which is interesting. But let's get into the clarifications. I'm going to start with this Justice card for your energy for December, Aquarius. Why is the Justice card here for Aquarius in December? Okay. For the Justice card, you get the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card. Very interesting. Huh. I feel like there's not only a truth that needs to be revealed, but there's a balance that needs to be restored. I feel like you are kind of always the one to take on the burden of whatever it may be, taking on the brunt of the workload or brunt of the workload. I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but always the one to be the one taking care of others. And there's a need to balance that out. It's like really draining you, causing a heavy burden on your back. Like you're always the one to, I know, just like really stressing out, like to the point where you're on the verge of like a breakdown, or what is the word I'm looking for? On the verge of burnout. That's it. But let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune, or the good luck charm in this deck. Why is the Wheel of Fortune crossing Aquarius in December? Okay. So for the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles. That's great energy. I don't know if this is a friendship that may be blossoming into a little bit more, turning into a relationship. This may be somebody coming into your life who kind of matches your energy of being responsible, practical, taking on their fair share of responsibilities in the relationship. Or this may be even a mentor coming into your life to help guide you and make the right decisions. It's very interesting. It's great energy as well. I feel like you may not have even seen this coming. It's something that I feel like hits you out of nowhere, and you're like, wow. That's why it's kind of like, it's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, because it's kind of almost like fate or destiny brought you guys together. But it's a lot of love, or like good energy, good vibes. It's great. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles for your conscious energy. Okay. For the Four of Pentacles, you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Okay. It's interesting. I don't know if this is you holding on tightly to something that you have invested a lot of time and energy into, something that is a little bit more on the tried and true path, more traditional. I feel like you're holding on to that very tightly because it has worked out for you, but there may be a part of you that kind of wants to, especially with the Page of Wands here in your unconscious energy, kind of wants to, explore other areas that may be a little less conventional, maybe a little bit more artistic. But again, you've put so much time and effort into this that you feel like you kind of can't let it go. Let's clarify that Page of Wands for your unconscious energy. Okay, for the Page of Wands, you get the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you are kind of convincing yourself to stay in something. Kind of looking back on the times when it did bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, and how much time you've put into it, how much time you've spent on perfecting this craft or this area of work or possibly a relationship. Take it as it resonates. It's very interesting. So, like, unconsciously you are always like reminding yourself about the good times, about the good moments or opportunities that this job or this relationship may have brought you. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups for your past. There's the Ten of Cups here for Aquarius's past. Okay, for the Ten of Cups, you get the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups. Okay. I feel like this, so it is a great energy. The Ten of Cups is pure happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment, and then also sharing that with somebody else in particular, or like a family dynamic. I feel like there was a point in the past where you tried to heal something in that relationship that kind of was a little bit, there was something going on with that relationship. I don't know if it was, if something was kind of broken within that. Kind of tried to bring back the spark, but unfortunately it kind of looks like it still left you with a feeling of apathy or disappointment or being dissatisfied, even though you really tried to kind of bring that Ten of Cups back together. Or just, being aware that it was kind of getting a little dull for you, a little, I don't know. And that was just your effort of trying to heal that. I'm not sure if it worked out or not, but let's clarify the Queen of Swords for your future energy. Okay. For the Queen of Swords, you get the Page of Cups, the Devil, the Temperance card. Interesting. I feel like you are aware that sometimes you may have a tendency to kind of lean either super into your emotional side or super into your analytical, logical side. Aquarius is actually a very interesting sign because you are kind of also a little bit of a water sign as well. So you do have that tendency to become very deep emotionally with others and be vulnerable as well, but it's not as frequent as your more analytical, logical side. So I feel like you're trying to balance those two. Maybe that's why the Justice card is your energy for December, trying to balance out those two parts of yourself in order to find the best path forward or the best way to handle a certain situation. Let's clarify that King of Swords for your energy or your attitude towards this situation. So King of Swords here. Okay. For the King of Swords, you get the Five of Swords, the Judgment card, the Ace of Swords. Interesting. There's a lot of conflict, I feel like, that you're feeling in regards to what it is that you feel called to do, feel kind of like an awakening of some sorts, just gaining some mental clarity. But at the same time, there's also a tendency to, in regards to when you're talking to other people or interacting with possibly significant others, family, to think you're always right about things. So kind of trying to become aware that, taking in other people's thoughts and opinions, not necessarily having to change your own thoughts and opinions, but at least considering what other people are saying, instead of just like shutting people down immediately. Sounds good. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords for the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. Why is this here for Aquarius in December? Okay. So, for the Nine of Swords, you get the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there is definitely something you want to communicate to somebody, or somebody needs to communicate to you, and they feel the need to really get this off their chest. They want to communicate it very quickly. I feel like they're still working up the courage to come up to you, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. But once they do decide to come forth with whatever truth that they want to reveal, or whatever it is that they want to talk to you about, it kind of seems like they're coming at you a little hard with that Knight of Swords, because I feel like it's taken so much time for them to actually work up the courage to do it, that when they do it, they're like, it's like right in your face, like, whoa, maybe even kind of comes out of left field, like unexpected. It's interesting. Let's clarify this Five of Cups for your hopes and fears. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, for the Five of Cups, you get the Two of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Empress card. Okay. I feel like you are kind of planning on ending something, or putting an end to something, putting an end to possibly being the one that's always caring for other people, always taking care of everybody else, and kind of deciding to put yourself and your own wants and needs first. At the same time, kind of being afraid that when you do let this thing go, you're going to be focused so much on that loss that you won't be able to focus on the things that you do still have and the opportunities that are still present to you. Because the Five of Cups is always also, it's about the focusing on things like the tea that's been spilled instead of the two cups that we still have filled. The tea that's been spilled. We're spilling tea. Let's clarify this 7. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Someone needs to spill some tea so you can move forward. Come forth with the truth. Let's clarify this 7 of Swords for the possible outcome for December. Okay. For the 7 of Swords, you get the King of Swords, the Strength card, the Hermit. This may even be a truth that you need to reveal to yourself, something that you may have been kind of hiding away from with the Hermit card here, something that you need to do some introspection on and kind of finally have the courage to face in the end of December here. It's very interesting. Let's get a card from the Rooted Woman Oracle deck. Very excited to use this. Alrighty, let's get a card for Aquarius in December, please. Honestly, not sure how to pronounce this. Sheila. I'll let you guys try and read that. Alrighty, fertility and creativity. All right. In Britain and Ireland, scattered among medieval churches, castles, holy wells, bridges, and town walls, you'll find a surprisingly large number of stone carvings of women exposing their genitals, either pointing at their vulvas or holding them open with their hands. Very interesting. Okay. These figures are believed to represent folk goddesses associated with fertility and childbirth, but also with the lands of the dead. In the oldest European traditions, the two attributes almost always go together. There are two sides of ubiquitous Great Mother archetype, death and birth. Every life bears within it the seed of its own death, but no end is ever less than a new beginning. Okay. We're going to just, no end is ever less than a new beginning. That was very interesting, unexpected. Well, that is all I have for you for the month of December, Aquarius. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.